Okay, we're here again with Jerry Ward, BIO-S3 Training, Internet Authority.
Internet Authority, that sounds good.
Damn right. So Jerry, I was wondering, what do you think is the most effective way to train the fastest medialis, aka teardrop of the quad?
Well, I think 99% of it is genetics. Some people have really good teardrops, some people don't. I think the insertions, how far down they go on the knee or how high they are, just like the lateralis, the lower the insertion is in the vastus lateralis, the thicker the quad looks, the more it looks like in a pair of shorts. Like mine is actually short, so it looks like I have small knees. But my medialis, I feel, a lot of people say, well, you can't really isolate one body part more than the other or one part of a muscle more than the other. But leg presses, on like just a regular, 45-degree leg press, and my feet closer together seems to, while I'm doing the movement, I'll actually feel the lactic acid burn faster in my teardrop. Now, if I'm doing leg extensions, I feel the burn a lot faster in the lateralis. So is it activating one more than the other? Well, it's fatiguing faster than the other one. So I'm not a scientist, I'm a bro scientist. So in my head, that says that one is going to activate it more than the other. Otherwise, they both equally be fatiguing just as fast. So to me, the leg press with the feet a little bit closer. They don't have to be like, touching each other, but 6 inches apart or so really fatigues that area. Does it stimulate muscle growth? I believe the way you train stimulates muscle growth. So to me, if I was my feet closer together, hitting failure, which is very hard to do on a leg press because you're going to get crushed because you're using so much weight. It's even hard to do if you brought your feet together close for a squat. So as close to failure as possible with that foot spacing, to me that's the best way to hit it.
Oh, so do you feel the leg extensions stresses your knee? Because I know a lot of powerlifters, they don't use it because it stresses the knee.
Two things that hurt my knee are squats below parallel, because I've had some knee issues. I actually had gotten into a fight and hurt my knee really bad in the fight, and leg extensions hurt it. So before I got into that fight, my knees didn't hurt when I was squatting. So due to the trauma, I think that's where that comes from. But my knees have always hurt when I did leg extensions. But again, there's the whole like toes in, toes out. If you turn your toes out during the leg extension with do one leg extension, you will actually fatigue the medialis faster than the lateralis.
Right.
Does that mean it's activating? Well, if one is fatiguing more than the other, that means that it's firing more muscle fibers faster. Doesn't necessarily mean more growth, but it means it's being stimulated.
So how many years ago was this fight?
Let's see, it was when I was in Virginia working at the club. So it's been about, before I met Carrie, after I met Carrie. It's maybe 4 or 5 years. And I've done a story time on my channel where I actually almost killed a guy. I'd kneed him in the head about 5 or 6 times. And it did soft tissue damage to my knee, which you can still feel I guess it's scar tissue in there now. But I'll get this pain like right underneath my kneecap that even if I wear a knee wrap or something with it or a sleeve, it still hurts.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Jerry used to be a professional bouncer back in the day. Had a lot of different jobs, but yeah, I guess
that was one night that if I could go back, I would redo it, specifically because I don't want the knee problem. We got into a fight because we got into a fight, but I don't want the knee problem, so.
Yeah, so that was just one knee, right?
That was one knee, yeah. The other one has been fine. I've never really had another problem with the other knee, and that's, when I trace it back, that knee was swollen for a good 2 weeks, and it's never been the same since. So I didn't even do it training. It wasn't like I loaded the weight on and hurt my knee, but unfortunately, you do things outside of training that wind up hurting your training. So it's like, you got to think, I should have stopped and thought, am I going to be able to squat again after this? Maybe I shouldn't knee this guy in the head, but it happened, and now I have the pain.
No, I completely agree, because my right knee, a 240-pound guy fell on it while I was playing basketball. So something outside of lifting,
always.
Always. Yeah, you got to take the precautions. So you got to.
Branch Warren, he's gotten only hurt outside the gym. He tore his tricep. He was walking up the stairs, and he has wooden stairs and socks, and he fell. He grabbed the railing and tore his tricep. He got out of a car and slipped on the rain and tore his quadricep. He's never been hurt in the gym. It's always been outside of the gym. So.
Yeah, so lesson learned. So you guys, if you're really serious about your lifting, try to be careful outside of the gym. Okay, so thanks again, Jerry Ward, BIO-S3 Training, and
the medialis bicep. That doesn't make any sense, and we're out.